MGTOW. Today we're crisscrossing the Catskill Mountains up here in upstate New York, and the topic of conversation for today is feminism versus MGTOW. Two worlds at odds. As we fight this war of ideas, and we pitch ourselves against the feminists in this cybernetic war, we got to keep in mind that we are not just fighting for the freedom of man, our freedom from toil, for the appeasement of an all-consuming female. We're really fighting for the very foundation of our society. And what do I mean by that? I mean, feminism and MGTOW are two ideologies that are at odds, not just when it comes to the relations between genders of the opposite sex. And there are only two sexes that I know about, right? Humanity is comprised of two sexes, the male and the female. We're also fighting for the world that is to come. On the one hand, us MGTOW, we have in mind an orderly world, a natural world, a world based on observable reality, a world where reason and logic reign supreme, a world free of drama, free of misery and toil, a world where freedom is maximized for all of us. And at the opposite end of the spectrum, our counterparts, the feminists, have in mind a world of illusion, a world of superficiality, a world of neon lights, alcohol, or excessive alcohol consumption, a world where anything goes, a world of polyamory, a world of disease, spread wide disease, a world of buffoonery, a world of financial instability for all, of debt, of destruction, of war, a world that is not a long-lasting world, a world where anything goes, a fake world. To summarize it, a fake world, a world of make-believe, a world where people wear masks, where you don't know who's who, a world of betrayal, of trickery and deception, illusion, That's what we're fighting against. And I say fighting not because we want to fight, but because these people will simply not allow us to walk away and go the way we want to go, minding our own business. They have to come after us. They have to criticize our way of living. We're not hurting anybody. We just don't want to partake in the stupidity, the so-called clown world that you have in mind. You can have it. We're not taking part of it. At heart, most MGTOW are libertarians, whether they know it or not. They're all about their freedom and letting other people do what they wish to do with their lives. You know, you want to live in the trash can, go ahead. We're good with that. Let us walk away. Let us do our own thing. We're not hurting you. But then they come after us, right? And we're not just talking manjanas and white knights and the feminists. We're talking so-called anti-feminists, right? Neocons and traditional conservatives. People who, through their dogma, have kept man chained up to a female, enslaving himself. So that's what we're fighting for. And to be a man is to be comfortable in a natural environment. We'll take it just like it is. The MGTOW, the average MGTOW man, I'm willing to bet, is okay with going inside a Starbucks. Sees no problem with that. Paying $3, $4 for a cup of coffee, that's okay. But we're also finding this environment here, these mountains, with no air conditioner and exposed to the elements. And if it's too uncomfortable for us, we build a home. See? But for the most part, what I'm trying to say here is that we take nature as it comes. We take nature as is. If it rains, we're happy. If it snows, we're happy. If it's sunny out, we're happy. That's the nature of man. So we're fighting for this world of ours. We're fighting to keep it as pristine and beautiful as it is. Because no matter how we came to it, I mean, no matter how we came to this reality that is ours to share, this is it, right? This is it. We can improve it, but why pretend that we don't live in this world, right? I just finished watching the video not too long ago, actually. And no, I wasn't driving when I was watching the videos. But I watched a video not too long ago about London's polyamory unicorns. And these are people, you know, feminist-led, of course, right? But there are guys involved too, and they're not happy to be humans. Apparently, they wear unicorns or a cardboard cone on their heads and makeup. The men too, and they pretend that they're unicorns. And they talk about, you know, they're happy now because they found their unicorn family. Right? And they're part of a unicorn family. And they say that the city in which they live, the city of London, right? They criticize the city. They say it's a sad place and this and that. and they have to wear bright colors and makeup to make it a happy place. You know, no, I don't have any problem with anybody pasting makeup on their faces and putting a load of crap on their bodies and wearing stupid clothes to you know, to try and make themselves happy. You know, but don't pretend that that's a real world, because it's not. It's a feminist world. This world of polyamory. And again, we'll let you live it. We will let you live your world. If that's what makes you happy, and you want to pretend that that you live at the end of the rainbow, then go ahead. But don't force us to accept your reality. That's what MGTOW is all about. We find our freedom. We're walking away from it. And it's beautiful out here. You know? Take the world as it is. MGTOW. Accept it for what it is. Life is hard. You know? There are dangerous animals that we have to deal with. Food supplies aren't always, or we're not always what they should have been, and that's the truth for many people throughout the world nowadays. Still, diseases are widespread and rampant. Some of which we can't, or we don't know the cures for. Right? Some of them we do, but we're fighting a battle against viruses. So life is harsh, right? Life is harsh. Divorce is a harsh reality. So let us not pretend that everything is that we live in a fake world. You know? Let's accept it for what it is, and that's that. And the sooner that we accept it, the better off we are. Because then we start finding solutions, right, to the problem. If we choose to find a solution. Anyways, it's my rant for the day. Like, share, subscribe. What do you think? Are we fighting for the future of what the world would be like? A real world versus a fake make-believe thing that doesn't serve anybody? Something so far removed from reality that it's just non-sustainable? Let me know in the comment section below. I love your comments. Anyways, MGTOW, thank you again. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and share it with a pal of yours. And I'll catch you in the next one.